We had deep credit card debt. We were having a lot of problems making ends meet. Financially not stable.
A lot of disturbing phone calls that we would get at all hours and over the weekend, and very frustrating.
And it was difficult to work out terms, and things changed very quickly. Over a period of time, things changed very quickly from the amount of our debt and how we were able to handle paying it because of terms that changed from the credit card companies and other situations.
As I said, they were more willing to work with George than they were with me. That was a key sign, because when I got a couple people that were hostile to me on the phone, that to me was a real indicator that I was trying to work it out. And in fact, one of the major companies George had just worked out a very nice situation with, and they were not willing to work with me at all. And then there were other indicators aside from the phone calls. Terms changed with the companies. Grace periods were no longer there, and if you missed one payment, it could be the only payment you'd missed in years, but rate was bumped up to 20, 22, 24%, where it just became, had put us in a situation where it was impossible for us to keep up.
But we came and saw Mike, and right off the bat, we were very comfortable with us because he was very a lot of empathy for our situation, and he understood that we didn't want to be here. Number one, we didn't want to be here, and there's some faults on our part, but doggone it, we did not want to be where we were. And we were very comfortable with him, and it went from there. He offered solutions. He laid it out clearly what was going to happen. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, and we were comfortable with it, and we went with him.
Mm-hmm. That was my feeling too. I was very comfortable with Mike. And the other solution that we saw prior to seeing Mike was clearly was not going to help us. I mean, we're older parents, and we were faced with paying debt forever. I mean, it was a slight improvement over what we had, and then at that point in time also I was faced with some health issues, so I was concerned going that route that by that time I wasn't going to have the income.
Well, remember when our debt started out with, which was near 80, or maybe a little bit more, I would say that it's been at least $45,000, maybe even better, that Mike has saved us. Probably more. I'd have to sit down and really...
It'd be close to 50 probably. Yes, we've been totally satisfied. Everyone knows the procedure. They know what they're doing. They're very knowledgeable, informative. The comfort level is there.
And you work with them. You keep up with them. When you first start out, any information that you receive in the mail from your creditors, you get to Mike right away. Phone calls stop, but if there are a couple phone calls that come through, but you just say, I'm working with Mack, and here's his number, and that's the last you hear from him.